Yo, 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 Wagwan, yo, YouTube. I thought I'd do a video talking a little bit about Starfield. I absolutely buzz off this game. The internet has its ways though nowadays. Like, most people don't like it, but anyway, time for the intro. So, yeah, Starfield. Honestly, guys, I'm going to just cards on the table. Absolutely sick game. Fantastic game. Obviously, there's some Bethesda quirks and bugs there, whatever. Listen, I'm an old man now, guys. I remember the days like when I started gaming, man. It was Sonic and Outrun, and do you know what I mean? Like Mega Drive was woof. It was the business when I started playing video games. So I can't lie, man. Being able to fly around a massive galaxy, do all the obviously Bethesda questing and stuff that you get from all them games, it's still very present. Admittedly, maybe toned down here and there and in a bit of a different structure, but it's a new IP. They tried a new thing. I think it's fantastic. The amount of stuff you can do with this game is brilliant. Of course, modding brings a whole new element to it. And with it being a Bethesda title, modding isn't just something that the lucky PC players get. Everyone gets, even if it's a simplified version of modding, everyone gets the ability to really sort of make their own unique game, to an extent, obviously. But as you can see in the background, I've got all sorts of random modded playthroughs in the background that I've done. I think it's maybe 3 or 4 different modded setups or something like that. But of course, new ships. You got the shipbuilding. The shipbuilding in Starfield is really good. Of course, with hindsight and all the rest of it, you could say they could do this, they could do that, bit. I do appreciate that. I think some of the complaints I heard online back in the day when it come out, when it first come out last year before, whatever it was I heard people saying that the code was a bit rubbish in the background. So be it. Whatever, man. Like, honestly, guys, if you're one of the people who's kind of swerved it because of what you've heard, I'd recommend you give it a go. I'm not gonna lie, I would recommend you give it a go and make your own opinion up. Of course, if you're untrustworthy, you don't want to spend all the money on it, I get that. Wait for a sale or whatever. Maybe, I don't know, get it on Game Pass, get a month for Game Pass or something like that. I think it's probably on there. Bethesda's Xbox now, in it. So but honestly, give it a go for yourself because it is a brilliant game. I was speaking to a mate of mine a bit ago and he was asking me about it, and at one point it was almost like I was defending the game. And to be fair, that's being part of this YouTube bubble and social media bubble, isn't it? Like, it's a very different world to what I don't want to sound like an old man again, but my generation was a bit different, man. We didn't have this instant communication business and instant having a whinge about everything, so it was just different. I'm not saying we didn't moan, obviously we did. It was just the communication levels were different, so it didn't convert to the same effect as it does nowadays. So honestly, like I say, give it a go if you're dubious and you haven't been near it. Give it a go for yourself, especially if you like Bethesda games. If you're a Bethesda fan, if you've liked any of the old Bethesda titles, there'll probably be something in there for you. Like I say, you can argue it's maybe not as story driven as some of the earlier titles. It maybe doesn't have the RPG freedom of like a Morrowind or whatever, but there's a lot there though. There's still a lot there though, man, especially if you don't mind the sort of gunplay side of Bethesda titles, like the Fallout things. They've definitely, at least in the way it feels to play, it feels smoother and it feels a bit more streamlined. Maybe not quite as dynamic, maybe in a sense, as with some of the older ones, especially like because obviously Fallout 4 had tightened up the sort of gunplay mechanics from 3, but then due to the RPG nature of those games, your stats and your perks and they all heavily affected how good you were with weapons, etc. Which maybe that's a little bit toned down in Starfield, but it's still a fantastic game. And you got the zero gravity stuff where you're bouncing about. Like I say, you got mods. You got the new little buggy in there now, which I personally think is cool as hell. Cool as shit, man. Can I swear in these videos or whatever? I'm leaving it in. It is what it is. Yeah. So honestly, check it out. Fantastic game. Again, some of the mods I've had all the way from introducing new little mini games all the way up to new ships, new ship parts, new weapons, new characters, new music. Obviously the lighting and texture mods, they're always going to be there. You got vehicle mods, so you can have all sorts of hover vehicles and stuff. It's just a madness, so try it out, guys. But yeah, I think that's enough for my having a little rant about Starfield. Give it a go, man. I'll probably make some more or another modded version soon and get some up-to-date footage. It's been a while, you know. I ain't actually played it for a bit. I've been bashing Spider-Man 2. A fantastic game. I might have to do a little bit of a video about that. Final Fantasy Rebirth has been getting a good bash as well. That's sick. Yeah, so yeah, peace out. I'll call it a day on this one. Safety pins, YouTube. Catch us in a bit. Time for the outro. I messed that bit up, don't I? Oh well, peace.